let's see here. Hello, my friends, and welcome to this stream for the love of crafting here on my channel, Leah's Bubble Bubble. So I have had some problems with my OBS tonight, so let's see how everything works out. But I think it's gonna be okay for now. If I just disappears, you know why, because the OBS has been shutting down for me on and off. So let's see what's happened. In the chat, I have Light Dave, as always. Welcome, welcome. And tonight I am just going to do some boring stitching. I haven't done any stitching this week. Walter says the stream looks okay at the moment. Yes, it does. Hopefully it will be okay. I don't know why the OBS has shut it down, but it just went black. So anyway, the only thing I've done this week is, except for working, they've been stitching on my larger projects, and it is quite a large project and it's so bulky to have on the stream, so that's why I have this smaller one that I'll be working on. And unfortunately, I have been a little bit under the weather this week. I got events so far. I needed to go to the doctor this morning, and I have now medicine. Hopefully I will be back on track in a couple of days, as always. So my plan for tonight is to add some beads to some of my stitching. Last time I made this beautiful little butterfly, and instead of French knots, as it is on the at the pattern, I have decided to add beads instead. So I have different, and of course I just can't decide as always, so I just took some beads that will probably make it. So we have these golden ones, and those are more in the same color palette for the butterfly itself. If you look at the picture, so it has, but it's not has French knots, it just have a cross stitch, but I think that is a little bit boring, so that's why I added beads instead. Now we have different kind of, there are two different kinds of colors on the threads here. So I'm thinking to add two different colors of beads. Now there are just kind of tree buds. So I think they are going to be very lovely with this kind of lilac. Well, they're not pink and they're not lilac. In the between. But let's see how they look like in the close-up. So they are very, very light pink. But I think they can be really nice. Then I have I have stronger pink here too, but they are more neon pink, and I don't think they fit for this kind of this kind of cross stitch. But they're very beautiful indeed. Like I have said before, I have beads, so my great-grandchildren will, in the future, in a couple of generations, will have beads. Then then I have these a little more subtle. So these two are almost see-through or transparent. Well, this is a light pink, and this is more with a glass bead kind of, and then we have white downstairs. So let's see what I choose to do. And doing so, sorry about that, I have some help when I do beadings, and this one is called a tacky bob. You can see that it's a little bit reflection here, and that is because the surface is tacky. Yeah, you can see it. Yes, it's sticky. And if I need to go somewhere and have a cross stitch maybe that needs beads, this one is very nice, just because I don't need to travel with a big yard of beads. Most of the time I just need like 5 or 10 beads for a project. So all I have to do is to, like this, and as you can see, they are not going anywhere. So they are just secure. So if you have different kinds of bead or something, all you have to do is just to put the different kinds of dots with the beads, and just fold it up and easy to go to take it with you. So and that is also very helpful for me right now when I do this when I add beads in every kind of project. Then we come to the threads. Now there's a different kind of needles when it comes to the to add the beads, but mainly you need a very, very thin needle. Like, as you can see, it's extremely thin needle. It's even thinner than the needles you have in the healthcare when you need to be stitched up to. So and this needle comes from Prim. It's a Danish worldwide renowned company, and I like these kind of boxes, so you know what you're gonna have. Depending on what you kind of stitching you're going to need, you have different kind of needles for it. But you can have I guess. So just so you know that when you're gonna add the bead, so just to make sure that your needle is thin enough, just add a bead like this, and just make sure it goes all the way through. That way you know that you can add the bead to the stitching. So that's that, but I think I'm gonna do some stitching first. Just because I need to find me the other kind of thread when I add the beads. So I'm gonna do that a little bit later when I'm taking a little short break. So for that I start to do some stitching instead. So then candy. This is extremely Swedish candy. It's called cars or bilar. The slogan for this candy is it's only one way to stop the cars, you in the mouth. So yeah. And they're like marshmallows, that kind of stuff. So I love them. So Paula says, looks good. I love marshmallows. Yeah. And there are different flavors. So there are pear, vanilla, and strawberry flavors. And they are so good. So good. And of course, it's Saturday. So here in Sweden, we have the tradition of what we call Saturday candy. That you eat candy once a week. Well, I eat candy more than once a week, but anyway. Let's see what to do next. So I think I'm going to start with that one, the next, just because it's very narrow to the butterflies, so it'll be easier to navigate the pattern. So for that I need, and as always when I do my stitching, so you look at the symbol and you look it up in the list. So this is number 7, so you take the thread from number 7. So simple as that. So is everything looking good so far? So that's nice. That's nice. You can add beads in different kinds of way, and my plan is to show you both ways later tonight or today, depending on where you are on this planet. Well, like most of the streams, that you come together as a community in the streams, and no matter where you are in the world, you get together. And sometimes I have people from all over the world at the same time in my stream, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, let's see. Oh. So, time to count. So, one of them says, there are no marshmallows in my apartment. Oh no! Wrong forest to the convenience store. That says, the grocery store is within walking distance, but I'm too lazy to walk there in the rainstorm. Oh, you have rainstorms? Oh no. Sorry about that. We have really bad weather here too. Just for today. It's gonna stabilize during the week to come. And next weekend we will have the big celebration of Midsummer. Everything shuts down and everybody is celebrating. And I saw on, I think it was Weather Channel, we will have over almost 30 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Hold on. It is hot enough for for everyone. Let's see here. That would be 86 Fahrenheit. That is hot. We Northerners are not built for that kind of That kind of temperatures. Uh, Dave says we need the rain though. That's been usually dry this year. The same here too. Even though it has been a couple of rain, it's been raining quite a bit, but it's not enough. We have a water shortage in the region I live in, so you're not allowed to watering plants and fill up your pools and stuff because we have not enough drinking water. But the only one that are allowed to watering plants are farmers. So, and they sometimes need to have special permits if you don't have their own well. So, but it's been very dry, even this in this part of the world. And I know out at the continent in Europe, it's been very dry and very hot. So it might have been some kind of climate change, or or the kind of weather systems like El Nino or something that affects the whole planet. It's a little bit about like butterfly effect, a butterfly flap its wing in one part of the world and a volcano erupts in the other part. So I'm just full of shit. I need to count it in cross stitch. It says it's the aliens. Yeah. I believe that if there were aliens that came here, it's gonna just look at the whole situation on the planet as like and said, "Fuck this shit," and just move out. So, considering with everything, the weather and the political climate and everything, I don't blame the aliens for not want to come here. Sorry for the noise. I need my candy. Then says aliens locks their doors when they no entry. No. Mayday, mayday. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, so that was my kind of humor. So so if you're new in here, welcome to my channel. Make yourself known in the chat. I love to chat with you. And of course, welcome to my live stream for the love of crafting. This is episode 20. That means for 20 episodes, I have been just nerding out when it comes to crafting in different kinds of ways. I know there are some people that nerds out over some video games or some franchise or yeah, whatever. I nerd out when it comes to stitching. So, uh, so yeah, I'm using the tacky bob just to know where I am at in the pattern. So you can see where I am at too. For that day, you can still stream your the same game as you had last week. And if it is, how's the progress? So, Well, Dave says, I'm on expedition 33 still, and maybe halfway through. Good for you. It's nice to work on something and you realize, oh, I am halfway through. You see, and that is almost the same as when you are at work and you're doing your stuff and just look at the clock and you realize like, oh, I only have 2 hours left of my shift. Like, where has the time flown by? So, speaking of works, now it is official that in 2 weeks' time I am going to go from 20 hours weekdays, or 20 hours of work per week, and I going up to 30 hours. Because it calls a half-time job here, or a part-time job. So I will keeping the initial salary as I have as before, but I'm just gonna keep a larger part of it. So I am really looking forward to it. The only change, the real change I will have, it will be that I be 1 more hour at work every day than I already am. Dave says, if that's what you want, then that's good. Yes, it's really what I want. When I started this job, I was applying for a job for 20 hours a week. It calls half-time job here in Sweden. And I thought actually I would be content with it. And I am totally fine to work a half-time job. Then I think I have been working for like 6 weeks or something, and the boss came and asked me if I wanted to work more for him. So I'm not kind of a woman that says no to that. So yeah, I said yes. Now the kids are almost grown ups, and so they're not depending on me to be at home as in the same rate that has been before. So now I feel like I can do 30 hours a week with no problem. And now the kids have the summer vacation going on. So I don't need to focus on to maintain this household. Also, the kids will do that when me and my husband is at work. Yay! And I have no clue what our neighbors are doing. I don't think you can hear it, but I can hear it. Some thumping and like they are throwing a ball against the wall. I really don't. Well, I really hope that doesn't do that. Now, like they're playing football inside, or soccer. For us Europeans, it is football, while for Americans it is soccer. Paul says, "Yeah, your mic isn't picking up the sound." That is good. That is good. I'm using the mic that is on the camera I got for Christmas. I got an Insta360 camera. Very nice, very easy to use and install, with actually really good sound and picture, the quality of picture. And that is one of the perks of being married to a tech nerd. So, yeah. Oh my God, what are they doing? Yeah. Normally, when I sit and stitch in the couch, I have noise cancelling headphones on me, and watching YouTube or a podcast or whatever, and I can still hear the neighboring sound, the kids and our neighbors. Oh my Lord, they are loud sometimes. So, oh, yeah. Apparently, I can't count to 2. Most of the time, I'm not that super picky on how the backside looks like. But for this motifs, I've got really limited amount of threads. So I will a little bit more cautious of what I do with the thread. So I don't do jumping between the stitching. It is very easily to do, but you're wasting thread. And if you're in a shortage of threads, you need to be a little bit more cautious of what you do and why you do it. And now one of the neighboring kids are crying. Okay, so. Oh my Lord. Well, as I said before, are you new in here? Welcome. Make yourself known in the chat. I would love to chat with you. And welcome to this live stream for the love of crafting here on my channel, Leah's Bible Babble. So, what has happened during your weekends here? Have you done something special, or something has happened, or yeah, if you have extraordinary plans, please share them with me. Our initial thought for this Saturday was to visit the sports cars factory that we have here in this town. But the weather has been so bad the whole day, and there was a line of cars for over 2 miles that just blocked up all the almost the center part of this town because it was so popular. So yeah, there was a no-show. Like I said in the beginning of this show, I have been feeling a little bit under the weather this week, and yesterday I talked to my doctor, and they said I should um, um, give it a rest for 24 hours. Let's see what happened. It ended up that I needed to go to the emergency healthcare that we have here this morning. So now I have medicine, antibiotics, so hopefully I will be back on track and feeling awesome again. Hmm. That stinks. Do you feel feel better, Annie? Says Dave. Yes. Well, not right now. But I hope there will be. I will feel better tomorrow. I get this 5 days of antibiotics 3 times a day. So um, be hopefully it will make me a little bit better, at least so I can walk up straight, which I have problem with doing right now. So so Sorry. Did I just... Yeah. Not an earthquake. Uh, so... Been stitching for almost an hour now. It's longer than I expected. You might hear that I'm coughing a bit, but that is because of that I have not been that good lately. But it has just been some coughing, but I've been well enough to be able to work. So I had never had a problem with working this week. So slowly but surely, you will have a shape of a flower here. So mm, I just realized I have to notified X on my stream. Or not. Oh. Let's see. Anyway. So, wow. I just realized I have another subscription or another subscriber on the channel. I thank you so much. I am really honored to everyone to want to listen to me or watch me as I struggle with a needle thread or whatever I do on the channel. 18 more subscribers to my first 100 subscribers. Let's go. And shout out to all of you that subscribes to my channel. You are so precious to me, each and every one of you. So I'm honored. So my plan for this stream, I'm gonna make these two flowers. I have almost done this one, and I'm about to do some leaves for it and make that one, and the stems here, and add the beads at last. So that is my plan for this stream. And yeah, might be quiet sometimes when I'm concentrating. But I have always look out for if you write for me in the chat and how many people there are in here. So that is really, really nice. If you want to know something about the stitching or about what I do, just let me know. So just so you know that I might be quiet from time to time. Follow that says, lol, it's okay. I am too. Yeah. I can't talk all the time. And sometimes I talk so much at work that I just want to be quiet sometime too, and do my thing and be in my own little bubble of stitching. I can hear outside right now that it's really raining. So I hope there is no thunder in that rain. But you never know. I'm gonna tell you a joke, or not tell you, show you. Is what I call the Stitcher law. Allow yourself 8 to 12 hours of stitching in the morning to mentally prepare for the day. So there it is. And of course, I found a self-portrait. Here it is. Studies show that people who have a ridiculous amount of cross-stitch supplies live longer than those that pointed out. Yes, and that is ridiculously true. Well, for my birthday gift, I don't know if I have been talking about it on the streams, but when I had my birthday, I got from my husband a diamond painting, beautiful. And with that, a lightning board. So when you do the diamond painting, you can easily see if you have missed a square or something. And he said that he was enabling the addiction for me. Because somewhere, I don't think he thought that I had enough of diamond paintings. So now the drawer that I have my diamond paintings is can be closed just as even. So I don't have to use force. I need to use force when it comes to my yarn and my fabric drawers, but not the diamond paintings. I need more diamond paintings. Perhaps I will do some diamond painting on the stream too. That just depends on what I'm up for the moment. Let's see. Fallout Dev says, Lou, lol, true, don't allow people with pointy objects. Exactly. Dave is a wise man. Dave says, or I learned the hard way. My husband learned the hard way. And that was during my first pregnancy. And I got really sick when I got pregnant, and I couldn't move. So my husband at that time, he had the audacity to fall asleep on the couch. And all of a sudden, I had contractions. I had really, really bad contractions. So, and he didn't wake up, even though I screamed for, or well, almost screamed his name. He was asleep. So I took what I had in, what I could throw, and I actually throw a pair of scissors at him. And it didn't get hurt for them. So you all know that. But oh my Lord, he woke up and we could get to the hospital and everything was fine. But he learned that not fall asleep on the couch when I'm heavily pregnant. So it haven't happened. It hasn't happened again after that. But you know, when you're pregnant, sometimes your brain just stops working. So I could have thrown a pillow on him or something. No, pair of scissors. So. And I just found out that I had another subscribers on the channel. Yay! Love it. I love all of you that is subscribing to my channel. I'm trying my hard not to let this channel to wither and die. So this was awesome. Anyway, back to business. So, square. 7. Oh, if you are new in here, welcome to my channel, The Aspire Bubble, and this is live stream for the love of crafting, where I do some kind of crafting once a week. It has been on Fridays before, but now there are some Saturdays. And my plan for tomorrow is to start researching and writing for a new episode on the channel. There hasn't been a new episode for like 2 months or something. I am so apologizing for it. I'm so sorry for it. But my own energy has just been run out in the drain since I start working. So, but hopefully I can be soon back on track again. I want this channel to live again for some reason. The next things I want to learn for this channel is to how to make an intro. Not more than just like some nice music and some a welcome sign. So I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. That is the my future plan for the channel, and of course to make myself through the Bible eventually. I am still on this on the Book of Psalms, but the part of the Psalms that I am now is the last. I think I have like 30 songs left to analyze. Some of them are just replicas of other earlier songs in the book, prayers. So I'm going to focus on different other bits on those episodes, like on how these songs are written or why, and not to analyze the author behind the songs, as I have done before. You are very much welcome to browse around in my channel, and there's a playlist called Psalms that I have analyzed the Book of Psalms. So hopefully I can get them through, and after the Book of Psalms there will be the Songs of Solomon, or the High Song, if you translate it from the Swedish word Högavisan. And then we're going to have some really, really fun to analyze the Songs of Solomon. I'm looking forward to it, actually. So, da, da, da. Then says I may take a little nap after your stream. Try it here today. Yeah, you don't have to be here for all the stream. I'm just very grateful that you are enjoying my stream, even though it doesn't happen that much in it. No, some streams are very high on energy, so I want my stream to be a calm place when in a world that sometimes is overpowering you with sounds and imaging and media and everything. So take a moment with my stream and wind down and just be able to breathe again, just like if you walk in the forest. Dave says, yes, I can see how this is relaxing to do if you're not always injuring yourself like I do. Yeah. Yeah, I actually injured myself yesterday with another kind of needle. So, yeah, just punched myself. So, um, it happens, even for the best ones. When I do my larger projects, I need my needle to be extremely sharp, so it's easier to stitch. And sometimes that needles have a date with my finger. I do not approve the date, but it is still there. there actually is a saying that goes, cross-stitching is the slow way of happiness. And I can actually agree to it. I've never encountered anyone that has said cross-stitching is hideous or it is ugly or anything. Most people that I have encountered when it comes to cross-stitching are impressed and appreciate the craft behind it, which I appreciate. Oh, and yeah, and if you hear me whispering or mumbling to myself in a language you don't understand, that is because I'm mumbling in my native language, Swedish. And also counting in that language sometimes too. But when I'm here online and on my channel, I try to speak so much English as I can, so everybody can understand me. Yeah, yeah. So nothing new on the Western Front, right? I've said I speak English and American. Oh yeah. So it's funny. um, I think I'm going to be a little bit tired. I'm laughing at but I'm laughing to everything right now. Oh my god. Hmm. Oh crap. But that one is correct. Ah, I just realized I missed a stitch. So I'm going to do what is called a linear solution. And when you look at the finished projects, hopefully you can't see there has been an error somewhere. Like a missing stitch somewhere. Like in this case. So now I'm done with the cross stitching. So time to phase 2, and that is backstitching. That means the outline of the flowers. And according to my pattern, is the outline of the flowers is red. So I use red. And for backstitching, I only use one thread. instead of 2 when I do my cross stitching. So here it is. My stream will be probably be a bit longer than I usually do. Just because I want to show you how to add the beads to the stitching. But first I need to do the back stitching, as you can see. So I have done a half a petal on the flower, and it makes it just pop out, and you can really see there is a flower in the making. I think it looks like it is, I don't know if it's an apple blossom or a cherry blossom, but I think it's cherry blossom. Anyway, it is beautiful in any way. If you are new in here, welcome to my channel. Leah's Bible Bubble and this stream for the love of crafting. Please make yourself known in the chat. Normally I would do my stream about the 2-hour mark, but today it's going to be a little bit longer than that because I want to show you how I add beads to my stitching. But first I need to do some back stitching on the flowers I'm working on. Follower says, I'm just checking Steam for good games on sale. I check most days, so I've built up a big library to play. Oh, yes. You know, talk about a big library to have. I have a lot of projects that I want to do on the stream. Some of them are when I showed you guys in a couple of streams ago all of my ongoing projects that I have going on, both when it comes to knitting and crocheting and stitch, of course. Full of those. I like cheap sale prices. Who doesn't? You know, I am all about a good sale, or you know, or if you found something on a flea market, or on a sale somewhere, and you have the money for it, just go for it. There's nothing wrong to save up some money or to save money. Sometimes, well, every now and then, Heaven and Earth Designs have their sales going on, and they are 50% off the price. So you mean you can have 2 patterns in the price of 1 pattern. Yay! This says, just found a free demo lawn mowing simulator 2. It's simulator 2. It's not 1, 2. That can be both interesting and boring at the same time. No, sometimes when it comes to lawn mowing, it's not just to mow the lawn. You don't have to watch out for things in the lawn, but also other plants and flowers, and so you don't damage anything or damage the knives on the lawnmower. Or yep, so it's funny how many work simulators there are: mowing lawns, power washing, etc. Yeah. In a way, they are just like these satisfying kind of activities. Now, when you see that something getting cleaned or shaped up or something, it's nice. I love those kinds of both in games and in real life. Dave says yes, there are cleaning games. Like if you don't clean enough at home already, you have a game to clean it. Just like in the commercial that came for a couple of years ago. There's an app for that. I think there was I think it was a commercial for iPhone. And iPhones has been around for a long time, at least 10 years. What about a game when you're a roach riding a motorcycle? Oh my god. Well, there's a game for everyone. Oh my god. How can we even come up with that idea in the first place? Because there has to be a boardroom somewhere when someone has just pitched the idea. How about a roach riding a motorcycle? And there has to be someone that said, yes, let's do it. Uh, yeah. Well, there's a game for multiplayer where you have to find a bathroom before you poop your pants. Well, that is a game for Fjäderberg, right? You can fart, but don't fart too hard. Or, oops. I am from the... Oh my god. Little people are crazy in this world. Oh my god. And once again, I understand why aliens don't come to Earth. So, it's understood. God. Uh, I found all kinds of games. Yeah, you like the. But then again, it has to be a lot of fun to play odd games too, like indie games or, you know, games that are not developed by a large studio. You know that Minecraft started off as a basement project, um, and the guy that developed Minecraft, now I can't remember what his name was, but he's a Swedish guy. Anyway, he even did all the sound effects too, to the game, and they're still there in the game, even though he doesn't own Minecraft anymore. And let's see what it says. Those are the most fun games. The big studios make a lot of garbage. Most of the good games are small studios now. Ah, right. Right. Oh, stop yawning. Yeah. Energy drink. Yay. Not sponsored. When I have my get-togethers with my friends, where I where we are cross stitching for a whole day, uh, there is like the old times of um, LAN, you know, LAN. You know, you had with a bunch of computers got together and play games for 48 hours nonstop. And you know, you just eat garbage food or energy drinks and candy and all that. We have exactly the same, but we are cross stitching instead. And have a ton of of laughs. It's so fun to meet all the girls. Falata says, "Yeah, I remember those days. Oh yeah." And now everything is you can do everything online, so you don't need to get together, you know, find your location and to get together with a couple of friends. So, Fallout says yes, and for cross stitching you have marshmallows. So, uh, um, sometimes I have chocolate too, but or if I have uh, chocolate or like cheese doodles or something, I eat it with a fork or chopsticks. Just because so my hands still are clean when I touch my fabric. Um, but most of the times I have these when I do my streams because they are clean eating or something. I guess there is no activity where we eat healthy. Uh, Sometimes. And then it depends on what you consider healthy. Um, you know, Sometimes you might think that, for example, grapes are healthy, uh, but they actually contain more sugar than some sweets or candy. So, so it is healthier to eat this candy um, than the same amount of grapes, for example. So so LOL, but that's fructose instead of processed sugars. True, true. Uh, and if you compare some the Swedish candy to American candy, a lot of American candy are very, very high in sugar. That is what Swedish candies are. And you have maple syrup in like everything. In not maple syrup, um, corn syrup. So, um, while we have sugar beets, um, so like when it comes to, for example, Coca-Cola here in Sweden and part of Europe, um, the the sugar comes from sugar beets or sugar canes, while in America the sugar comes from corn syrup. So it's different in taste too. For the taste, a lot of candy has high fructose corn syrup, very processed and ultra sugary. Yeah. My family is extremely quiet, so I think they have go. Yeah, they are probably in bed right. I'm the only one that is awake in this household, as always. Let's see here. So here. Well, I think I need to wrap this up. So I take the beads next week. I am sorry for it. I feel in my head that I'm starting to be bit tired. I'm going to finish this flower before I wrap it up. So, well, it was extremely nice to have new followers. Running out of marshmallows. Not exactly. I have like the half bag left, so I haven't eaten that much of marshmallows. So here we go. Now you can see we have some a flower and some petals going on here. It's taken me 2.5 hours almost to make this. So well, it says you have patience to do this. Yeah, and because also I think it is extremely satisfying and fun to do the stitching. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Almost 2.5 hours. It's amazing. I have been enjoying myself, and I never thought I would do such a long stream. Considering that my week has been a little bit of a challenge, but this has been extremely fun. I have 2 new followers on the channel. Shout out to 2 of you that decided to be my followers. I love you. So next week is the Midsummer Day. I don't think we're gonna do anything special on Midsummer Day. So hopefully I'm gonna stream next week. If I'm not, I will let you know on the channel in some way or another. And I will be better prepared for all the beads and the stitching and everything that I had going on. So, so for the week to come, be kind to each other, and you know, if you don't know what to do, at least be kind. This world needs more kindness in every possible way. So after that, I will say bye.